Hey everyone, today is going to be a short and sweet video. I just want to go over the yoga props that I feel are necessary for everybody to own to have a safe and effective yoga practice. So let's go straight to the topic. So we have the mat. That is our number one prop that we need because the mat helps us to not slide around. So it gives us stability and grip and a little bit of cushioning for our knees, most likely, and elbows and any other tender parts of the body to be protected from the hard floor. So I hope you have a mat. If you do not, and you're considering getting one, which you should, and there are plenty of options out there on the market. If you want to consult with me on the type of mat that you may want to look for or what qualities to really pay attention to, let me know and I'll gladly help you. Next prop that is necessary, yoga blocks. And yes, you need two because you have two arms, and usually we use blocks a lot to elongate the arms. It can really enhance your yoga practice by lengthening that space. So for example, if you have hard time stepping your foot forward, it's so much easier when your arms are longer and there's more space, right? So this adds a couple of inches of space for you to step forward into. Also, we use this for example, to go deeper into a pose. So for example, a downward facing dog with blocks gives again more length in the upper body, and it makes some of the shapes more accessible and easier to get into. So highly recommended. Also, just to go over the versatility of the blocks, is you can sit on them. So for those of us that have tighter hips and your knees look like this when you're sitting down, having your hips elevated allows your knees to drop down and you are more comfortable seated. If you need more, grab more blocks. So this goes beyond and beyond and beyond. The point is get blocks. They are like $10 on average for the two of them. I think I got these on Amazon. They're no name and they are fine. These are like 5 years old. They have a bit of dents, they have a bit of staining because they're light in color, but who cares? I mean, I use them all the time. So I don't care that they look a little used because they are. So is my mat. I'll link or I'll try to find where I bought them on Amazon. You can probably find a lot of similar listings. Make sure you get two. I think I said that. And also, you can find them locally in discount stores like TJ Maxx or Marshalls or sport goods stores. Don't overpay for them. If they're selling them for like 40, $30, they're not worth it. Just get the regular ones. Then next is the strap. The strap is a really versatile tool. It also elongates your arms. So if you need to, let's say, grab your foot and you just can't, using a strap makes it easier. Same thing if you're doing something in the back and you need to, reach back and grab the hand and you can't, using a strap elongates that. We also can get into some really nice shoulder work with a strap, which is why for my club, the group, this is going to be a mandatory tool because I'll start introducing classes that will rely on props like these for the poses to work. This will further enhance the practice, and that is where I would love to go. So get one of these as well. Get the one that is actually long and it has like a metal or a plastic loop. You don't get the one that loops around already because they're often not long enough and they limit what you can do with them. So get a regular strap. This one is like, I don't know, 10 feet or so long, and we can do so much with this. Also, about 10 bucks, I want to say. Last time I checked, my props are kind of old because I've been doing this for a while, but these are not expensive. Then the blanket. And the beauty is you probably own a throw already that probably sits on your bed or on your couch or in the guest room. So you probably won't even have to spend money on this. So why do we need a blanket? Well, first of all, if you have really sensitive knees, this adds luxury to your practice, especially when we are doing some work on the knees, like the camel pose, where there's a lot of pressure. This just makes things so much nicer. You also can sit on a folded blanket, just like you would on a block, and you can actually create a stack of blankets and grab another one from another room and make this a higher, more cushiony situation. By the way, if you ever wondered what is behind this door, today is going to be the reveal. It is my closet with, surprise, a ton of yoga stuff. So you obviously don't need as much stuff as I do. I get a lot of things because I'm curious and this is my profession. Only what I show here today is what I really recommend you get. I have some extra stuff. So what I have here is a bolster, which by the way, you do not need to get because a bolster can be replaced with a couple of blankets. And why would we need a couple of blankets or a bolster? And that is for restorative yoga. So when you have poses that are not really aimed at your physical body, but rather more at your nervous system to calm you down, give you that much needed rest and restoration. We have restorative poses where we rest the body on a pillow in a yoga pose. So this is a restorative yoga version of a child pose, and you will need that support underneath you so that your body can feel fully supported. This is where you either get a bolster, but this is not necessary, or you get a ton of blankets and maybe even grab a couple of pillows off your couch. So bolster can go back. What I do want you to get, where are they? Oh, here they are. Massage balls. Also not expensive at all, and you don't have to get all of this right away. You can kind of budget and get one thing at a time. So I have two kinds. I have these pointy ones, and I have this really thick, dense, rubbery one. It gives, but it's also really solid. And I have another one of these two. I keep this one in this room. I keep the other one in my bedside table so that I can do some massaging before bed if I have a stiff neck or my foot needs some massaging. So these are really great for working with the feet and also to give you some self massage when you bring the ball between yourself and a wall, and you can really save a lot of money on massages. If you are deciding between these two, I would much rather you get the rubber one, not the pointy one, because of how pointy they are, they limit what you can do with that. So this would be an add-on, and this is going to be your basic one that I would really love for you to get. And then last but not least is the foam roller. Technically not a yoga tool, I know, but you can give yourself such a nice massage with this. You really can work out the knots and the tension in the body. So this is a nice complementary tool, and I highly recommend you get it. I also got it from Amazon. It was super cheap. I think it was under $20, and this will last you a lifetime because these are indestructible unless you actually try to like break it or something, but they will last you a really long time. So this is the setup that I highly recommend. This is what I use on a regular basis myself. And again, mat, 2 yoga blocks, a strap, a blanket or 2 or 3, a foam roller, and massage balls. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I recommend you start putting this together, whether you go out shopping or put it in your Amazon cart, because the value it will give to your physical practice and the benefit that your body will get from these exceeds the cost of all of these accessories by, I don't know, 100-fold. So highly, highly recommend it. If you have any questions, ask away, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.